you to Glenda. Thank you to the entire staff and board and volunteers of the LGBT Community Services Center for standing up proudly and for organizing this event. So let's hear it for Glenda and the whole staff and volunteers and board. Glenda describes what happened. And if you listened carefully to the description, it is very similar in a lot of ways to the description of all of the hate crimes against our community and others that get committed. They're done by a coward. How do you know they're done by a coward? Because they sneak in the middle of the night to do it when no one can see them. If you're proud of what you're doing, if you're confident in what you're doing, you do it just the way we are, right in the light of day for as many people as possible to see. It was also an act, although thank God didn't hurt anybody physically violently, it was a violent act. A flag, a symbol of hope and pride was set on fire. And hate crimes are always vicious in their attacks because they are designed to send fear through people. They're designed to try to get the members of the community, in this case our community, the LGBT community that the criminal doesn't like, to go away. Well, what we are doing here today is sending a message to that coward who is way too scared to show his or her own face that we are not going away. We are not going to get out of his or her face, and we are never going to be pushed out of our city. It might be easy to write this off as just a flag that got set on fire and left on a doorstep. But you can't do that when hate crimes happen. Because when hate acts or hate crimes happen and they're not responded to, they will escalate. If the individuals who do them don't hear the message that they are the outsiders, they are not the New Yorkers, they don't speak for us, they will think in our silence that we are accepting what they have done. And it is so important to send that message today that we are not accepting it. And I want to remind all of us as we stand here today talking about a violent hate crime that, thank God, didn't hurt anybody physically, at the very same time we are doing this, there is a trial going on in Brooklyn. A trial of the individuals who we believe murdered Jose Shukusanai. Why is Jose Shukusanai dead? Because individuals attacked him and his brother because they were Latino and because they believed Jose was gay. That is what hate crimes can lead to. Literally people being beaten to death in the streets of New York. And by standing here today, we are saying we will not tolerate that for people who are perceived to be LGBT, for people who are disabled, for people of color, for the people based on their religion, for any factor. So I also want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for being here today because I take the timing of this as no coincidence as it intersects with the Jose Shukusanai case. And standing up today, we are standing up for him and for his family who have been so courageous and so dignified in the face of their terrible loss. So I just want to thank you all for being here. I feel so lucky to have the center in my district and get to represent it at the City Council. And I know that by all of you being here today, you're going to make individuals in the city of New York who might hold hatred in their heart, and we hope to get that hatred out of their heart someday, you are going to all, by being here today, send them a message that no matter what they think or feel, they can't act it out on us or anybody else. Right. So thank you for keeping our city safe by being here tonight. God bless all of you, and God bless our center.